Game over! Toyota's new water engine will destroy entire EV industry. For years, electric vehicles have been hailed as the future, but Toyota just unveiled a technology so disruptive, it could redefine mobility entirely. We're talking about a water-powered engine. Yes, you heard that right. H2O as fuel. Is this a new chapter in sustainable mobility? Stay tuned to find out. Toyota has introduced a groundbreaking technology in the automotive world that's shaking up the electric vehicle (EV) industry. The company's CEO claims they've developed an engine that could potentially overshadow EVs. This engine runs on hydrogen, a departure from the electric trend. Unlike traditional engines emitting harmful carbon dioxide, this one emits only water, aiming to reduce the carbon footprint globally. Toyota's hydrogen combustion engine is a game changer. It utilizes hydrogen as its primary fuel, emitting water instead of harmful gases. Hydrogen, being abundant and non-toxic, presents a promising alternative. It can be produced from various sources, stored safely, and used in different applications, from cars to buildings. The heart of Toyota's innovation lies in the fuel cell, converting hydrogen into electricity. For instance, the Toyota Corolla Cross H2 concept car features a 1.6-liter turbocharged engine running solely on hydrogen. This shift marks Toyota's pivotal move in transforming the EV industry. To ensure safety, Toyota employs robust fuel tanks inspired by their Mirai FCEV. Despite the potential flammability of hydrogen, the tanks are designed to be compact yet secure. For example, the Corolla Cross H2 requires only 5 kilograms of hydrogen for a range of approximately 300 miles, with minimal water emission as a byproduct. Toyota has collaborated with Yamaha Motor to develop a powerful V8 hydrogen engine, generating 455 horsepower and 398 pound-feet of torque. This engine's unique 8-to-1 top-mounted exhaust manifold creates a distinct high-frequency sound. Compared to traditional EVs, Toyota's hydrogen combustion engine offers several advantages. It boasts a longer range and swift refueling, akin to a drag race. This reduces reliance on limited supply materials like lithium and nickel, crucial for EV battery production. Although hydrogen engines still incorporate batteries, they are smaller than those in EVs. As of late 2023, Toyota's Corolla Cross H2 concept car was undergoing tests in northern Japan, receiving positive reviews. Toyota's new hydrogen combustion engine is making waves in the car world, being super eco-friendly and emitting only water. It also goes further on a full tank, refuels faster, and doesn't rely heavily on hard-to-find materials. We're waiting to see how real-world tests turn out, but soon, these cars might hit the streets. Japan plans to have 200,000 hydrogen-powered cars by 2025 and 800,000 by 2030, needing more refueling stations. Now, let's talk about the good and not-so-good sides of this engine. First, the good stuff. It's super eco-friendly because it runs on hydrogen, making only water as waste. Hydrogen itself is cleaner than regular gasoline. Second, it's got a top-notch cooling system. This keeps the engine from getting too hot, which can harm it. So it's likely to run better and last longer, saving drivers from breakdowns. Third, it's not too different from what we're used to. Since it's similar to regular engines, it's easier for Toyota to put it in other cars. That's good news because it means they can upgrade their existing models without too much trouble. But there are some downsides too. First off, making and using hydrogen isn't always so eco-friendly. It depends on how it's made. Right now, making hydrogen isn't always done in a sustainable way. So, if there are lots of hydrogen cars on the road, we need to figure out how to make hydrogen without hurting the planet. Also, there aren't many places to fill up with hydrogen. Compared to gas stations or electric charging points, hydrogen stations are few and far between. That's a problem because if you run out of fuel, there might not be a station nearby. Another issue is that these engines are pretty complex and expensive. They have a fancy water injection system and need computer control to run just right. All this adds up to higher costs for Toyota and owners alike. Plus, because it's a new technology, finding replacement parts might be tricky and costly. So, while Toyota's hydrogen combustion engine has some cool perks, there are still hurdles to overcome before it becomes widespread. As of now, Toyota's hydrogen-powered car is still in the testing phase, and it'll take a while before it hits the market. But by creating this hydrogen combustion engine, Toyota shows it's serious about finding eco-friendly ways to drive. This engine adds to Toyota's lineup of electric and hybrid engines, offering another green option. Now, let's dive into what makes this engine special. Toyota's 1.6-liter 3-cylinder turbo engine, used in the Corolla Cross hydrogen prototype, is a standout example. It's based on the GR Yaris engine, known for its performance. But to run on hydrogen, Toyota had to tweak it a lot. People wondered how Toyota kept its power while switching fuels. The secret is in how hydrogen combusts. It's different from gasoline, so Toyota used a high-pressure hydrogen injection system. This system controls how hydrogen enters the engine, improving performance and efficiency. But does it still perform well? Surprisingly, yes. The 1.6-liter engine can compete with gasoline engines in power and torque thanks to the turbocharger. But there were worries about using a turbocharger with hydrogen because hydrogen has less energy than gasoline. To solve this, Toyota optimized the turbocharger and other parts to handle hydrogen fuel better. One great thing about this engine is its efficiency. Hydrogen engines are much more efficient than traditional ones, especially under heavy use. This boosts fuel economy and reduces emissions. Since water vapor is the only byproduct, it's almost emission-free, fitting Toyota's goal of carbon neutrality. Toyota is on a mission to reduce carbon emissions in the automotive industry, and they're using a mix of hydrogen and electric technologies to do it. Hydrogen is a clean energy source that only produces water vapor when used in cars, making it eco-friendly. Toyota isn't just using hydrogen for regular cars, they're also using it for buses and trucks. But they know hydrogen alone won't solve everything, so they're also working on electric vehicles, EVs. Unlike other companies focusing solely on EVs, Toyota's strategy includes different types of cars to address challenges like limited range and long charging times. Their goal is to be carbon neutral, but they understand that different regions have different needs. For example, places with lots of renewable energy might prefer EVs, while areas with renewable hydrogen production might lean towards hydrogen cars. Toyota isn't just thinking about emissions from cars, they're also working to reduce their carbon footprint during manufacturing. They're promoting recycling, using resources efficiently, and investing in renewable energy projects. Toyota's approach isn't just about reducing emissions. It also brings environmental benefits. Their hydrogen-powered engines emit no carbon dioxide, unlike traditional engines. This is because when hydrogen burns, it creates water vapor, not harmful gases like carbon dioxide. This is a big step in making the automotive industry more eco-friendly. Now let's talk about how hydrogen engines compare to hybrid electric vehicles, HEVs, and plug-in hybrid electric vehicles, PHEVs. HEVs use a mix of gasoline and electricity, while PHEVs can be charged from an outlet. While both are better for the environment than traditional cars, they still produce carbon dioxide because they rely on gasoline. So, while they're a step in the right direction, they're not as clean as hydrogen engines. Hydrogen engines offer the possibility of achieving emissions-free driving, but only if the hydrogen fuel is sourced sustainably. Unlike making batteries for hybrid and plug-in hybrid cars, which requires a lot of energy and emits carbon, producing hydrogen fuel can be less harmful to the environment, especially if it comes from renewable sources like wind or solar power. Additionally, hydrogen engines are more efficient than traditional combustion engines, especially for heavy-duty tasks, making them suitable for high-performance applications. Hydrogen engines achieve similar performance to gasoline engines because hydrogen burns faster, providing quicker response times. Drivers of hydrogen-powered cars can experience the same driving sensations as conventional cars, including the engine's sound and power. Toyota has tested hydrogen engines in motorsports, demonstrating their robustness and potential for high-performance applications. In challenging environments, hydrogen engines can compete with traditional cars in speed, agility, and endurance, offering comparable horsepower and torque. Overall, hydrogen engines offer promising results for cleaner, greener transportation without compromising performance or practicality. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more future-focused content.